the sun. Brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Nick Mace is our pole sitter here a week after Hutchinson Island here at Talladega. We're racing here at in the dusk. ARCSOA is in a huge back-to-school campaign, back with some foundation that nobody really knows or cares who they are. But it's trying to keep kids in school, so a lot of these drivers on race day were sporting some of their old high school gear, and are out in force tonight. There's kind of a high school football atmosphere out here. However, that is not without controversy. The American Oval Invitational drivers were supposed to take part in this race. However, needless to say, the teams banded together actually and said, we will not start this race if they do. So it looks like right now we are set for a ARCSOA CEO Stephanie Tilton was quick to pull the trigger on the AOI and quickly awarded the championship to Eamon Staples. A lot of people weren't exactly too big of fans of the AOI, and well, we're kind of glad to see it go, to be honest with you. Anyway, with only this and DC left, Nick Mace's penultimate race in his championship along with the Hart brothers. This is kind of a sad occasion because this is one of the tracks that have been around since the debut of the series, and going to be the last time that they ever run on it. However, this night race, 2 drivers are still fighting for the championship, but only 2 are left. That being Ian Dutta and Charlie Fabrosis. That's it. 4 points separate them. And the only thing that stands in between them and the championship is here at Talladega and here at DC. If one driver wins the race today, I think they will actually win the championship. I think it would be mathematically. I think the other driver would be mathematically eliminated if they win. However, I will have to get back on that. Anyway, let's go down to the grid, or let's go down to the race. Nick Mace leads, coming to the green flag, as I said earlier. Both the Ferraris are in second and third, and Alan Cavagnaro fourth, as it looks like Cavagnaro got a great start from P4 here, as the night is starting to shine here at Talladega. Not a whole lot of lighting around here for a night race, but they took some of them down, and they think that they will have enough lighting to complete this race. It's about 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Hopefully we can get the race done by 8, because sunset is at 8, and these drivers will not be able to see where they're going. Anyway, Nick Mace leads down the straightaway here. We're expecting this race to be a little bit calmer than some of the other super speedway races. As, oh boy, Fabrosis turns Carpenter! Fabrosis gets contact! Looks like there's Silver Fox got a piece. Oh man, we have both the Turbities in it. William Duncan's in it. So one of the Texan cars, did Dutta get involved? I know Fabrosis kind of triggered it. Oh yeah, we got Silver Foxes on fire. You better bail out of that one there, boy. Bail out of that car. Both the Turbities got a piece. I believe I saw one of the Texans got a pretty big chunk taken out of the fender. We'll have to see what happened. It looks like that would be Charlie Fabrosis got out of the back of Randy Carpenter. Comes right down in front of Dutta. So I think both the championship contenders maybe got a bit of damage there. And further back, there's Jacob Hart in his last race here at Talladega. There's where both the Turbities and Delise and Ryushi get a contact. Demax has some serious damage. Perkles just missed it, it looks like. And there's Hart coming into the pit road. Tough break. One time goes from calls down low. Watch out, the two's getting close there. Go back it down, back it down, back it down, back it down. Oh god. Kenny Might with lead on the restart. That's Charlie, or not Charlie, but Cody Lamas on the inside there. He's a lap down, got caught out on a pit cycle. Going a little bit further back, we've got Charlie Fabros is running in P8, and Ian Dutta is way back down the running order in 20th. So, as long as one of them doesn't win, I think they will be able to get away with going into DC with a pretty close contention. Anyway, the field is trying to sort themselves out here. As, oh wow! Oh, we got another crash! Looks like one of the K-Max cars just turned Will Lewis around. No caution for it because Will Lewis was far enough off the racing surface. It looks like that was maybe Galligan that turned Lewis. Take another look. Yes, Sean Galligan would get onto the bumper of Will Lewis. And around goes Will Lewis in the back there. Galligan might receive a bit of a warning for that one. Meanwhile, while Lewis is struggling to stay on the lead lap, or will be, Ike Dermott's in third. And there's some fog down there. Oh, we got some four-wide racing back there. That's it looks like the Thunder car backed out of that. Oh man, we got some contact in the back. That's Ian Dutta maybe getting into the back of excuse me, Washer there. And oh, we got another one. There we go. Oh, Dutta's got a big piece in that. Still no caution. Oh, we got another wreck! So all hell's breaking loose right now. It looks like Noah Hart went around. Lamas is involved. So more shenanigans taking place, and that's going to definitely bring out the yellow. Can't get away from that one without a, yeah, yellow's out. What happened? Did somebody say that the caution was out from that wreck with Dutta, or what? I'm wondering if that's what happened. We'll take a look at the Dutta wreck first. It all started with, they were making contact down the straightaway when Dutta hit the back of, that's Chris Washer. Here they come down the straightaway now. It looks like Randy Carpenter, I believe that is. No, I'm sorry. Somebody got into, Washer and turned him right up the track into Dutta. That'd be the Texan car of Alex Garje would get into the back of Chris Washer, and the Visa Lola would get some piece there, and Dutta would get the worst of that. Now, further up, it looks like one of the Mace cars turned Lamas. That looks like Nick Mace turned Lamas into Hart. Let's see what happened. Cody, they're wrecking behind you. They're wrecking behind you. Caution is out. Caution is out. Oh, now caution is out. Uh-oh. The caution wasn't out there until that. Sorry. Whoa, God, Nick. Whoa, Nick. I don't know what the hell the 12 was doing there, but it looked like he was slowing down. There was a bit wreck behind you. Maybe they said there was a caution, but now there's a caution out, but don't know what happened. Definitely some miscommunication between Cody Lamas and his pit crew. I have a feeling somebody will be fired from over there, and it looks like Lamas can't be too happy with that. Both the DNC cars are leading after pit cycles through. We're going to go through here. Ian Dutta. I don't even think Ian Dutta's running. Yes, Ian Dutta is out of the race, so if Fabrosis can get away with it, he might have. If Fabrosis can win this race, Fabrosis will win the championship base that Ian Dutta can only gain 25 points. And, maybe not. I'm thinking weird, but Fabrosis, if he does do well here, could get a big points haul out of this. Alex Allen, who was eliminated at Hutchinson Island last week, will lead the field down to the green flag. They are trying to play a little bit of a game of bumper cars, or shuffling the dice here, trying to get away from each other. Some of these drivers are, as I have a feeling they're going to want to try and get by Lamas as fast as possible. Carl Sander, the shocking runner at Hungaroring, is running P4, so he's proving that that wasn't a fluke. And now Fabrosis is going for the lead. So Charlie Fabrosis is going for the lead here at Talladega. And it looks like Nick Mace is all over the back of Fabrosis right now, or all over the back of Allen. Mace backs down as it looks like Sanner is getting help from Myatt to get up the order and get into this championship, or get into this race-winning hunt. But it looks like, oh no, it looks like Lamas is being shuffled out into the three-wide tango there as Galligan forces himself out there, and I think we got another caution, maybe? Yes, we do have another caution. Oh, it looks like some of the back markers got into a wreck with Will Lewis. This was more two wrecks in one. It started when Jake Baskinger turned 29 into turned the 20 into the 30 car, and then there was another wreck further up with Chris Louvier and Will Lewis involved. See that one again, and Fitzwater in a piece as well. I'm sorry, I said that was Chris Louvier, but it looks like Shelley turned Perkles down, or turned DeLeese down into Perkles, and that's when a few of these other guys got a piece. So we're only 12 laps into the race, and we've already had 3 cautions. Doesn't say a whole lot for this Super Speedway package, does it? Vincent Allen leads on the restart as it looked like it was kind of a messed up restart, to be honest with you, as here they go down the order. Here, oh, Alex, that's why Alex Allen's got a problem. And now we got cars just running at all kinds of different speeds here. Vincent Allen leads, but it looks like the Mace cars, Cavagnaro and Mace, are trying to make a run on the outside. As we got Fabrosis up there tooling around as well with Galligan. So we're just hoping we don't see another wreck. Those cars are a little bit close to each other with Ike Durbin and Carl Sanner. Don't want to see another wreck, guys. Calm down. As Kenny Myatt, from the limited racing we've actually seen, has been the fastest car. Kind of the whole end of his year right there. He's had the fastest car right here in these races. As excuse me. Oh, there goes the 8! The 8's around it! That's a caution. Oh, Noah Hart's out! Noah Hart's out! Oh, the 8's upside down! DJ Curtis is flipping. And that... Oh, there's Tamara DeLeese getting a big piece of that. Nico Hall. So this race is already turning into a wreck fest. Take another look. Marion Shaw out here would turn DJ Curtis down the track onto the apron. Curtis could not save it as Noah Hart would get a piece, and there's where Nico Hall got another piece of it. Tamara DeLeese in the back would also slide in here right there. Nowhere for DeLeese to go, so DeLeese's continuous running of not scoring points will continue today. Nick Mace would lead on the restart here at Talladega as Ike Durbin is in second along. Behind him is Alan Cavagnaro as the field is trying to maneuver this track without wrecking anybody. And Myatt's going to hook the 16 there. That was a close call. I don't think the 16 was too happy with the 9. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Now you got some of the veterans like Myatt going through some of this brain-dead feature here. Come on, guys. Get some common sense. You don't get right on the bump. You don't bump draft with these cars because it won't work. I think we've all learned that. Or it's been established many times that bump drafting these cars will not work. With the 2 Mace cars of Nick Mace and Alan Cavagnaro leading this race, Sean Galligan, a driver that we didn't really expect to be that strong here on Talladega, isn't doing that half bad here. As same with Ike Durbin, another car that we really didn't expect up the order here. These cars have done well. We lost a bit of the pack, I think. No wreck, thank God, but maybe we could actually get some racing in. What the heck happened to Fabrosis? We're hearing Fabrosis had some damage from pit road. So Fabrosis now doesn't have any points. Okay, I guess he got damage on pit road. Nice that the camera crew actually did their job. They say this is like a high school football game, but I've seen high school broadcasting programs do better than sometimes these camera guys do. Yeah. Kenny Myatt is now up to third place as he is trying to get by the lap car of Cody Lamas, trying to take down the two Mace cars who are in first and second, and quite clearly in first and second. He has some help from Sanner. He and Sanner have been hooked up a lot during this race. And it's nice to see that. And Galligan's another one that he's worked quite well with today. So Myatt is trying every which way to get by Lamas, as it looks like the two Mace cars are quite content with trying to pass each other, which I think would hurt them more than help them. Cavagnaro is now making a move on Mace for the lead. This is where we're going to start seeing which line these drivers are going to go with, since they're single file now. Looks like Myatt's going to go with Cavi here. We'll see if Mace will clear Cavagnaro. Cavagnaro still don't have a ride for next year. Oh, Galligan and Sanner made contact. That was a close call. Don't want to do that any more than you have to. That was really close. Now Myatt has gotten by Lamas and is now going to be trying to help Nick Mace. The two veterans in the series, Mace announcing retirement soon, are working well together. However, it looks like Myatt's going to be stuck on the outside line with no help. Myatt and Cavagnaro now are trying to make a move here on Mace down the inside, as Myatt is looking, or Cavagnaro is going to take the position, but we'll see what Myatt does, because Myatt's going to go low and Galligan's maybe going to help him, but it looks like Cavagnaro just is going to have enough room to throw a block, as Cavagnaro will lead. This time just Galligan now is going to go look underneath Myatt, and it'll be interesting to see which line. No, Myatt's going to slam the door on him. So, Myatt had the run. RL Ryusu would be the first lap car that would actually be affected under green flag, and it looks like Cavagnaro's going to be held up by him. This pack's going 4 wide now. 5 wide! That was an aggressive move by Durbin, but I think it's going to pay off. I think Durbin's going to get the lead out of that. Oh my god, that's pass of the year! I think Durbin with pass of the year, if not the century there. My god, what a move! Luckily we've been on board with Durbin. So Ryusu's coming up here. Let's see what happens. So the field gets held up. They start going 5 wide. Durbin nearly runs into Myatt and makes it work. How the heck did he do that? I don't know, but Ike Durbin, I think Ike Durbin deserves the win just for that pass. That was the best pass I've seen in a long time in an Elite Series race. Durbin, however, would get coupled out of the lead by Kenny Myatt. Back of 4 lap cars. Randy Carpenter and William Duncan play a factor. They are looking to be a little bit more respectful than Ike Durbin was. Or than, not Ike Durbin, but Ryusu was, as they just go down the middle. The only one that really hurt from that was Ike Durbin, ironically. Nick Mace is going to try for the lead on Myatt now, as the 4-man battle. Myatt tries to throw a block. He gets help from Cavagnaro to retake the lead, and Mace had to back off. Sanner's all over his bumper, and Lamas is all over Sanner. This pack's starting to get really volatile. We might get a wreck here. We don't want to see that, as it now looks like the 2 Mace cars are going to powerhouse on the outside. Myatt's going to need help from past here. No, they're not! Mace is going to try and go for the lead himself. Myatt's going to hold his line. This is great stuff out of Talladega. Once we got the wrecking out of our systems, now it looks like Nick Mace is going to try to the inside here. Maybe not. Myatt holds his ground. Mace had to back off for some reason. That's going to bunch up the field pretty big there. Myatt's been able to hold his speed better to the corner. Even though this is a flat-out track, handling sometimes does mean a factor. And Myatt's got a good handling car. RL Reeves will be left again as Nick Mace had gotten by Kenny Myatt. Let's see what Reeves is going to do. Mace goes way to the outside. Everybody else goes to the inside. I don't know what Reeves was thinking there, nearly chopping off there down on Myatt. Cavagnaro. But now because Mace went to the high line, it looks like Myatt tried to the inside. However, that didn't end up well for him, as the field is relatively single file. This is the next pack for them to deal with Shalrot. A few of these other cars here, they are off turn 2, while the leaders are at 1. So this could be a another battle that I can see being affected by lap traffic. The debris caution will fly right before these cars would have gotten lapped. So, tough break. We believe it was for James Shelley dropping oil. Yeah, James Shelley was dropping oil, I guess. And, we believe Fabrosis also might have had a part in it as well. So there was quite a bit of debris out there. Shelley, I believe, also has damage. I believe Shelley was the car that hit. Oh, Carpenter's got damage. Where he got that from? Probably. Oh, he was slow. Never mind. Maya would lead on the restart as Alan Cavagnaro is going for second, or is going for the lead on the outside. Not sure if he's going to get it, but Cavagnaro is going to try. Galligan is in third, and the field is, well, Ike Durbin, correct Carl Sander, or not Carl Sander, William Duncan, and we have another big crash. What a shock. Ike Durbin had a great race going, too, and you threw it away all in one move like that. I really don't have a whole lot of sympathy for you. I know, that was probably the worst live. Oh, who's this? Vincent Allen got a piece as well. Bad luck for William Duncan, but, Ike Durbin, probably the worst live reaction I've ever had to a wreck, but it was kind of expected doing restarts in this race. Let's see what happened again. It started with William Duncan was a lot slower, and maybe I won't blame Durbin for this. It looks like Duncan just clearly didn't pick a line. That was Duncan's fault. Durbin got taken out pretty bad because of both, Walkier's got a piece of it, and, Alex Garge. So I rescind that statement on, Ike Durbin. That was William Duncan being a complete moron. Not a whole lot of cars left. I believe only the top 10 are on the lead lap. So pretty much everyone running still going to get points, including Charlie Fabrosis. The driver who got hurt the most on pit strategy was actually Kenny Mine, who's stuck with some of these slower lap cars. Not many cars to the left here. I think Myatt's moving for another quick yellow. Myatt had to pit. I don't think he's going to get that yellow, though, as, he's now stuck back there. He's got to work with somebody. Not quite sure who, but Myatt does. As the field is now trying to, figure out where they're going to go now. Myatt has cleared some of these silvers. He just had to get by Randy Carpenter, and now he's in, and I think Sanders looking for his help, so Sander and Myatt have done well together, and it looks like, Mace is going down to the inside for, on Cavagnaro for the lead, so this race has been, quite the, chess game. Another caution would come out, this time for Kenny Myatt, blowing up under, yellow, so Myatt is out. Or at least we think he's out. He had a mechanical problem. I think they said he was blowing up, but Myatt is out. So, tough break for him. This is going to make this race a whole lot more interesting. Well, it's been interesting, but it's going to make it even more interesting. Dick Mason lead on the restart, and I saw Sander going around in the back. Sander and Allen went around. Well, what do you have to say there? We'll see it again. Looks like Allen just got into the back of Sander, and Sander, one of the pleasant surprises of the race, you can take it out. Alex Allen, who featured after being eliminated at Hutchinson Island. What this is helping, though, is Fabrosis, who is now running an elusive P9, or P8 he might get here. But P8 for Fabrosis, which could help his points off. P8 gives you 4 points. If he finishes P8, Fabrosis will be tied with Dutta going into the final round. Nick Mace leads on the restart. Behind him is Alan, or that's Alan Cavagnaro leading, I'm sorry. Nick Mace is in second. Galligan and Baskinger, they're both going for their first wins. I have a feeling they're going to be the next first-time winners in this series. Both Gallagher and Galligan and Baskinger, both of which are pretty strong. It looks like Baskinger, though, has a bit of damage. And I don't think anybody's really got a chance to take down both the Corvettes of the Mace cars, but it's a nice thought that Galligan could get his first win here at a track that I really didn't expect him to be that strong at, and he's been consistently strong all race. However, it looks like Mace is going to hold the outside line. And, yeah, Mace is going to get the position, and Baskinger, I think, might follow. Charlie Fabrosis is running 6th. That could be quite a points haul for him. He might have a 4-point advantage over Dutta going into the final round at this rate. I don't think he'll be winning, so we're definitely going to have a pretty close fight on our hands entering DC. But, yeah, Fabrosis is holding on pretty tight now. We're going to see if there will be any more cautions, which is a definite possibility. It's the top 4 are the only guys that I think really have a chance at this. And by that, I mean the top 2, being Nick Mace and Alan Cavignaro. The only thing is that Galligan and Basking are up in the pack, or just up in the lead pack. Galligan would shove Alan Cavignaro to the lead, and now it looks like Galligan kind of wrote his own grave there by going to the outside, but he did help Cavignaro take the lead, and now we're looking at see if Baskinger and Galligan can try one more thing. I don't think lap traffic is going to be a factor in this. I thought it was for a minute, but I don't think Galligan or Baskinger is going to be a factor in this race. I think it's going to be down between the 2 Mace cars. Nick Mace would dive for the lead with 2 laps to go. This could be big, and now Galligan is closing back in, so Galligan could have a chance at this. White flag now. We're on the final lap. Galligan is trying to make a move. If Galligan's got anything under his hood, he's got to do it now. Mace has the lead. Galligan has a bit of help from Lamas, but it's not going to be enough. It looks like Cavignaro cleared him. It's going to be between Cavignaro and Mace for the win. Nick Mace's penultimate race could win this one. It's the second to last race. If Cavignaro can do anything about it, here they come. The season opener winner, Cavignaro, I don't think could have a room. Nick Mace, in his second to last race, is going to win Talladega. So Nick Mace leads a 1-2 for the Mace cars. Cavignaro second, Galligan third, Baskinger fourth. Fifth goes to Joshua Michaels, and fifth is going to go to him. But the big one is to see, looks like Shelley is going to get by Fabrosis for 8th. So if that's the case, and it will be, Dutta and Fabrosis will be tied going into DC. Oh boy, what a championship fight we're going to be. The 2 drivers that are left in contention have nothing in between them and a championship. So it's going to be a mano-a-mano battle in Washington, D.C. 100... Man, this is going to be a great race. Both at 198 points. This is going to be close going into D.C., but Fabrosis gets 8th, and the field is going to be set here for Washington, D.C. Let's go down to your finishing results.